Horoscope for April 23rd, 2021. Like this video and write a comment before watching. It helps create new videos every day. Aries. Your planetary ruler, Mars, begins its transit of your sector of heart, home, and family today. Dear Aries, until June 11th, there's a special focus on taking charge of domestic matters, which can undoubtedly be chaotic or turbulent at times but very productive at other times. You can work this position to your advantage by putting your energy into constructive channels such as activities with loved ones or organizing the home. You're in a more self-protective and protective phase now. It's easier to let your mind take you to positive places today with Mercury and Uranus heading into alignment, helping move you forward. Its energies detach you just enough that you put something you no longer need behind you. Ideas can come to you suddenly or in flashes, and conversations tend to be exciting, unusual, or progressive. Money and business matters can be in sharp focus, and breakthrough thinking can revolve around these things. You're approaching your finances in a fresh, new way. Taurus. Mars begins its transit of your solar third house today. Dear Taurus, until June 11th, this transit will motivate, energize, and animate your daily affairs, personal interests, conversations, and connections. You can be pretty excited to learn, connect, and pursue your interests during this cycle. At times, impatient moves or communications can be a problem. Otherwise, it's an excellent period for getting things done and feeling pleasantly engaged. New interests and contacts you make in the weeks ahead can be significant. You could find renewed motivation to pursue subjects that have dropped off the radar. Mercury and Uranus are heading into alignment in your sign. Venus just did the same, helping you worry less about problems and tune into potential opportunities. It's an excellent time to generate ideas or develop a spark of interest in a new topic. Your desire for more independence and spontaneity is strong, and you want to express yourself freely or get things off your chest. You might turn over a new leaf on a mental level. Career news may also be in focus. There can be a learning breakthrough or a satisfying resolution to a problem. Gemini. Mars enters your solar second house, where it will transit until June 11th. Dear Gemini, stimulating your desire to make your life more comfortable, settled, and secure. You may to stir things up to get more settled. This Mars transit can push you to make more money or settle a financial or relationship matter that ultimately leads to increased comfort and predictability. You're remarkably resourceful now, making the most of what you have, including both tangible and intangible resources such as money, valuables, know-how, and talents. You may want to acquire new things, or you're more protective of your possessions during this cycle. Money can be a focus and a goal, and it's possible that if problems have been brewing, you can experience some conflicts about values or money during this period. Your instincts for building and developing current projects are reliable and strong. Mercury and Uranus are heading into alignment, powering you up on a mental level. You could recognize elements of the past that have prevented you from reaching your highest potential. New information can surface, or you can have sudden insight into how to put something behind you. Aim to enjoy some free-form thinking and entertain ideas that take you outside your usual bounds. Private information or a secret can figure strongly. Cancer. Today's energies and communications can spark new directions for your thoughts, and perhaps some exciting new ideas. Dear Cancer, still, detaching or disengaging just a little can help you in surprising ways. Stepping back from a problem enables you to visualize solutions. Listen to your intuition as you dream up new ways to pursue long-term happiness goals and novel methods or strategies. Unexpected contact or further information coming in can delight and surprise you. Collaborating or brainstorming can be particularly fruitful. Also today, Mars begins its transit of your sign, bringing a lot of energy to your personality. During this cycle that lasts until June 11th, you'll have plenty of chances to assert yourself and seek out what you want from life. Mars supplies you with increased personal energy, initiative, and drive. It's best to watch for overly hasty, impulsive, or impatient behavior. Otherwise, you can use this period to heartily pursue personal goals This can also be a time when work is more available to you. You're connecting more intimately with your ambition, motivation, and independence. Leo, you can benefit from zooming out and considering the bigger picture today. Dear Leo, ideas can inspire you, and great conversations can result. There could be breakthrough thinking on a business or career prospect or a long-term goal. You're not content with the ordinary or familiar, which can benefit you, but do try to avoid overdoing this mental discontent, aiming to use it to brighten your future and advance your goals. Interesting turns in your career possible now. However, Mars begins its transit of your solar 12th house today, signaling a period for prioritizing physical and emotional renewal. This transit lasts until June 11th and is an important one for taking action on long-standing problems, reconsidering or reorganizing projects and pursuits, and seeking more time to rest and heal. Virgo, Mars begins its transit of your solar 11th house today. Dear Virgo, until June 11th, your social life is likely to animate, or your pursuit of happiness goals speeds up. The prospect of new ventures can inspire you. It's a fine time to experiment with ideas and activities, while conflict or discord with friends or associates may surface. These are likely coming from long-standing problems that are overdue for some attention. Energy levels improve as your confidence in your ability to make things happen grows. You may feel less inhibited or restricted during this relatively flowing transit. Mars favors direct, straightforward approaches and has little patience for beating around the bush. Overall, this is a good period for energy levels and social stimulation. A Mercury-Uranus alignment is forming, and it's powerful for generating exciting new ideas. Interesting information is coming your way. You could have a breakthrough with a belief or perspective. Something you learn or a conversation about a philosophical or technical matter can be motivating. Opinions can change suddenly, and so can interests. Libra, Mars heads into your career and reputation sector for a stay until June 11th. Dear Libra, you can feel more ambitious, wanting to have things running your way in this cycle. This transit brings new energy and motivation to your professional life, while the desire to run the show can sometimes conflict with people in authority. With some patience and mindfulness, this is a great period for getting things done and clearing the path for new beginnings. Clarity seems to come from mental detachment today with Mercury and Uranus heading into alignment. There can be news or ideas about your finances, debts, or attachments that are surprising and very useful to you. The missing puzzle piece of a mystery can emerge. A revelation about an intimate relationship can figure strongly, or a sudden craving for more independence comes on now. You're likely to feel excited, and others may find your ideas or insights quite fascinating. You're ready to put a bad habit or draining element of the past behind you. Scorpio, Mars begins transiting in harmony with your sign. Dear Scorpio, and will continue boosting you until June 11th. On the increase are your confidence, energy levels, motivation, and courage. Your appetite grows for new experiences or increased knowledge. Some restlessness and hunger for adventure are likely as you seek new skills, interests, channels for expression, or topics to study. Differences of opinion can rile you up, sometimes agitating you during this cycle. Today holds valuable energy for detaching and taking a mental detour with Mercury and Uranus heading into alignment. There could be a breakthrough conversation, or an idea emerges with or about a partner. Someone with unusual ideas or insights figures strongly now. Interactions are stimulating and can lead to new methods and directions. It's an exciting time, but do watch for impulsiveness now. Sagittarius, again today, energies are great for keeping your mind open to new possibilities. Dear Sagittarius, Mercury and Uranus are heading into alignment in your work and health sector, and there can be sudden new insights in these areas of life. Changes in schedules, or surprise news, inventive new methods to handle work, chores, or health matters can be in the offing. Or you could feel inspired to start up a new project or health and fitness endeavor. Conversations can be frank and refreshing. New information might inspire you to make positive changes. You can have ideas swirling in your head, and it's exciting, but it can also be hard to wind down. Mars begins its transit of your solar 8th house today and will energize this sector of your chart until June 11th. This transit brings increased energy, desire, and fire to intimate matters, sometimes producing very favorable intense feelings and other times stimulating conflict. This cycle can also offer you an opportunity to direct more of your energy into a pet project or exciting personal pursuit. Shared resources, money, boundaries, and power dynamics are in stronger focus. Capricorn, you desire a little more mental stimulation than usual today, dear Capricorn, and you can be very creative as you seek it. With Mercury and Uranus coming into alignment in your creativity sector, your perspective changes as you entertain new possibilities. There can be surprises in your romantic or emotional life, or a frank and straightforward discussion is in the offing. It can be a good day for new methods or approaches to your hobbies, leisure time, and relationships. While there can be some nervous excitement, it's likely to be pleasant. Your thinking is most inventive the more you are having fun, relaxing, and enjoying yourself. Creative hunches come together, and beautiful ideas form. News coming in this week can set you on a new path or unblock a stalled initiative. Also today, Mars moves into your partnership sector, enlivening your relationships and sometimes stimulating conflicts until June 11th. You may to clear the air. If you haven't paid close attention to your need for stimulation or self-assertion, you might work through these things through a relationship, with self-honesty and effort. This can be a strong period for bringing fresh energy into a relationship. Aquarius, Mars begins its transit of your solar 6th house today, dear Aquarius, bringing energy, animation, and motivation to your pursuit of health or work. You'll find it hard to tolerate inactivity or waste in your daily routines, habits, self-care programs, or your job in this cycle that lasts until June 11th. There can be some conflicts related to independence and speed with chores or work. However, it may be just what you need to clear the air, and problem solving can be productive now. If you've wanted to pursue better routines and programs for health and work, then this is the time when you are ready to take action. Today can be exciting for satisfying conversation and inspired ideas. Mercury and Uranus are about to align, helping you release yourself from constraints. Your perception of family dynamics or your ideas about your personal life and living arrangements are changing. As such, a desire to make changes on the home front or with family can overcome you, and approaching communication in new ways makes sense. Mental refreshment is likely as you weigh your options and consider new possibilities. Pisces, Mercury, the planet of communication, is heading to alignment with Uranus in your communication sector, dear Pisces, and you can be unusually talkative and animated. New ideas or spins on a situation can figure strongly, and you can benefit from some mental refreshment. You are inclined to jump from topic to topic, however, but while you should probably avoid rushing things, the mental excitement and stimulation around you today is invigorating. There may be exciting news or breakthrough thinking, or you might open your eyes to a potential new interest or channel for learning and communicating. Also today, Mars begins its transit of your solar 5th house, where it will boost your spirit until June 11th. During this cycle, you're more confident and involved, and there's more energy or animation in your creative world, leisure time, or romantic life. You may feel overstimulated in these areas at times, and you should watch for taking unnecessary risks. Otherwise, enjoy this time when your courage levels are boosted, and you are more inclined to choose a direct route to satisfy your desires. You tend to put more energy into play and pleasure, and you can be especially magnetic.